we're making turkey sliders, and the reason we're doing this is because we're doing this in conjunction with an event with the Haywood Street Congregation called Miss Mary's Meatloaf at Home, and it's going on November 3rd, and it's your opportunity to have one of the favorite meals that's made at the Haywood Congregation in your home by a chef with you and your friends, and it's a way to get something special while you donate to the Haywood Congregation. So we wanted to do this particular recipe, Frankie, of sliders, which are like meatloaf, but they're only this big, and little kids can eat them like this. So that's what we're gonna do. Sound good? You ready? Are you gonna get a slider? Also spicy. Are you gonna get a slider? Well, I'm gonna move this water bottle over here, and I'm gonna move, this is, this is the popcorn enticement to keep my daughter in line. So once you get done with that spicy stuff, I'll give it to you. So let's get to the recipe, shall we? Yeah. Today we're gonna make turkey sliders, and you can make sliders out of lots of different things, and the reason we're making sliders in conjunction with Miss Mary's Meatloaf is because it's like the smallest meatloaf you've ever had. Sliders go down easy, that's why they're called sliders, and they contain the meat of your choice, and they also contain breadcrumbs and eggs, so there's a little bit of that meatloafy quality to them. And one of the things we're gonna do today is we're gonna make turkey sliders. And what that calls for is the following: a pound of turkey meat, and 1 egg, and 2/3 a cup of breadcrumbs. And you can use panko breadcrumbs, or you can use any other kind of breadcrumbs. You gonna watch? Frankie, you're not really engaged today. I don't really know what to do about that. Oh, I see. Let's close that. Don't you want to get involved in the video? And the videographer is going to be doing a lot of editing here. As you start out with the egg, put it in a bowl. Yeah, and then you whisk it up. Frankie, can you help me whisking this up, please? Let it rip. Whip, 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 whip. Oh, now you're doing it. Very good. I love it. Keep doing that for a minute. All right, and then we're gonna dump the breadcrumbs in. Here, let me just help you out just a little bit. You can dump the breadcrumbs. All right, ready? Whoa, they're in. So 2/3 a cup of breadcrumbs. And it says in the recipe that you can let them sit for a minute. And oops, trying to not to splash too much. Here, put that back in here, Frankie.
I can't, I don't want to touch it.
You know, it's kind of nasty. Okay, so it says in the recipe to let the breadcrumbs kind of absorb the eggs for a while. And that's certainly true, but you can see that this kind of creates this paste. And that can go right into your mixer. And then you take your 1 pound of turkey meat. And as I said before, you can use any kind of thing. You can use pork or beef. You can use ground chicken. And there are also, when you get to the website, we're going to have a recipe. And there's vegan, vegetarian sliders. There's all kinds of ideas for sliders attached to the recipe that we're going to have up with this. So then you mix it all together like this. And then, now Frankie, don't stick your finger in there because it could hurt your finger really badly, okay? Then you season it to taste with salt and pepper. And, you know, some people would say, well, why don't you have a measurement for that salt and pepper in there? And Frankie and I both know that, yeah, Frankie and I both know that you season things to taste. And if you're cooking for a little while, you'll get the feel for how much salt you can put in something. So I'm going to speed this up for just a second at the risk of making too much noise. Make sure that it's combined. And that, my friends, is as easy as it is to make sliders. So
now what are we going to do, Daddy?
Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to weigh them out into 2-ounce patties, and we're going to sear them off, and then we're going to toast off the buns. We're going to put cheese on there, and then you're going to demonstrate how to eat a turkey slider. Like that idea? Okay, good. So you can help me out here if you want. So what we do is we turn on our scale, and we're going to we're just going to land on this plate, and we're just going to weigh these guys out. He says, hopefully. Unbelievably, Matthew, I think I'm out of batteries. So then we're going to portion the sliders, and what you should do is you should have about a 2-ounce slider, and you'll be able to weigh these out, and we're just going to kind of wing it. You want to do one? Here, you do one. Here, you do it. Go on. Roll it around in your hands and make it flat like a little burger. Like that. Yeah. Nice. One of the things that's really important about sliders is you got to toast off the slider buns. And I want you guys to know that sliders were the kind of thing that we used to eat a lot late at night in New Jersey. There's a place called White Castle, which I know everybody knows about. But if you were out drinking until about 2 in the morning, White Castle was always open, and you could go and get sliders and basically do your best to overcome the inevitable hangover. So, not saying that people should go out drinking till 2 in the morning, but I'm just saying that when I was a kid, we did. So what you're going to do with the slider buns is you want to just toast them in butter briefly. Yes, Frankie? What's the matter? You want to see how to do this? Come on over here. I'll show you. Stand up. I'm going to slide over. Anyway, so you basically want to toast these off. Don't touch it. What will happen if you touch the stove like that? What will happen? Will you burn your finger?
I don't like when you touch the burgers when it's hot.
Because what will happen? Would it hurt me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, hang with me, sweetheart. So you get these nicely toasted in the same pan. You can do this on a griddle too, by the way, if you have one of those pancake griddles at home. But in the same pan that you are going to do your sliders in. So we're going to take these guys, set it out right here. So these have got a nice little toast on them. And what that does is it makes them really appetizing. And it also puts a little butter down in the pan before you put your sliders on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sliders and put those in there.
Ooh, oh.
And normally I would have the exhaust fan going, but the problem is that would be too noisy. You guys wouldn't be able to hear me. So Frankie, take a look at these. Do they look good to you?
Yeah, and now later we can see that.
So one of the things you want to, of the many toppings, this is the most basic of all.
Yeah.
You can do American cheese.
Yeah.
And I've taken 1 slice of American cheese and cut it into 4, and that really works there. And then there's this 1 extra piece. I know where that's going. Yummy. All right?
I'm yummy.
And one of the things that you want to do, guys, is you want to make sure that these are fully cooked. Obviously, you don't want to serve a turkey slider medium rare. And that's just a cautionary tale. So if you really are concerned about it being cooked, you want to make sure that you use a probe and get to 165 internal. And well, there used to be a thermometer in here, but it may have gone the way of the buffalo. All right, so now we're ready to put the sliders on the slider buns. Now I have a question. These are toasted in butter. Do you want to have mayonnaise on there too? What do you think? Tell everybody at home what you want. Just leave it plain for now?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, you want some mayonnaise? Okay, so, and that's as simple as that. So this is really a fun thing to do. And I'm going to get some mayonnaise for Frankie in just a minute here. But we're going to go like this. I'm going to put these on here so we can get a shot.
We need to do that. Can I have the littler one, right?
Yes, you can. So just to come back around full circle, these sliders in today's video is in support of the Haywood Congregation, and they're doing a promotion to raise some money, and it's called Miss Mary's Meatloaf in Your Home. Go to the Haywood Street Congregation website and sign up. You'll have a chef in your house making meatloaf for you and your family. So, Frankie, are you leaving me now? Do you want to try a slider? It might be a little hot, but we can put a little bit of mayonnaise on it.
No, let's use my slider.
Say what?
I'm going to use my own slider. This one.
All right.
So, do the mayonnaise on both sides of the bun.
Getting this, folks? Mayonnaise on both sides of the bun. So I'm going to flip it over, put mayonnaise here. Now, Frankie, I'm going to tell you right now, this might be a little hot, but let's give it a try anyway. Climb back up there and give it a bite and try it.
I might need to still put that on the plate for my own plate. Oh.
What?
It's so hot.
Okay, here, I'll get you your own plate. Here you go. Here's your own plate. Ta-da! Now go try it. Don't go too far. Matthews has to like keep a track of you.
No. I'm going to the table.
Frankie, that's it. Just call it right there.